Hi, this is Craig Horton. Please leave me a message and let me know how I can assist you, or dial 221-6555 for further help.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Craig, it's William again. 970-825-4421, 970-412-5463. Yes, I had one more thing I really needed to get out now. More developments. You basically tried to not take my complaint earlier with regards to park curfew violation that was issued in North College area. This is Gustav Swanson Natural Area. And I explained to you that officers Brady, Johnston, Cutter, and Bruff basically all ambushed me. They kind of came out of nowhere in the middle of the night. We were not in a park. They claimed that we were in a park. When we said we had maps, they said they had maps. They said, save your maps for court. We did. We used our maps for court, and we compared it against their body cam footage, and we won. So that's a case that Brady, the reason why I'm so concerned here is Brady lied on the stand, an actual fabrication. He pointed to a place in the park that was not where I was. He lied about using maps that night on camera footage, which we have, which you can get yourself. The reason I'm so concerned is him and Cutter and Bruff and Johnston all lied about where they found us that evening. They tried to cover this up in court. Now, Brady, still an upstanding officer in the force, is an upcoming witness in upcoming court trials. Hence the offense, the trespassing. He was there that night. He was also there with the Occupy Jefferson, so that kind of goes to show that he might not be knowing his job either, because that night he also was being untruthful and so forth, not knowing right-of-way law, not checking Giddings' map for himself, things like that. But nevertheless, these are officers, Brady especially right now, let's focus on him, who when pressed in court lied. He pointed to somewhere that was not the same as his body cam footage. Now, had he had a chance to review his body cam footage? Probably. Is this a authentic, genuine, he's really trying? I don't think so. And I say that because they offered maps to us that night. You offer maps? You don't use them in court? Or you use them in court, but then you deviate from them? Not good. Probably going to be some sort of fabrication, some sort of untruthfulness, so forth and so on. Basically, racketeering activities trying to cover up that you didn't do your job, that you didn't go out there with a map in the first place. If you actually look at the actual body cam footage, they just ran out from the street and stopped us. They didn't use any maps.
They were in four corners. They were from the street.
Yeah, they were running from 4 different corners, but one of them, the body cam footage, came from the street. But nevertheless, Brady is an witness in my upcoming court date for trespassing. He was there that night. I think that a finding of untruthfulness or some sort of finding of policy violation is in order here. He said he used maps before. He didn't use them. And now that I think about it, that's really concerning that an officer used maps before. And when I mentioned maps on the streets that night, trespassing, which never got mentioned in the police report, you would think that these officers would go ahead and check their maps again, especially since this has already been an issue before that I've won them over. So that's really bad. We have officers using maps, verifiably saying that they're using maps. Now, whether or not they're using it, that's another story. But nevertheless, can you see my concern here? These people are trying to cover up that they don't know what the law is. They think that you can use probable cause to get someone into court to figure out what they did wrong. And every single time I'm brought into court, I simply show the judge my evidence, or I tell the judge they have lack of evidence. Judge looks at me like, wow, this is a waste of time. Thanks for bringing them in. And so basically, talk to Bob, the prosecutor, the city prosecutor. We've won too many trials to count now. He's probably going to be able to tell you some other different type of information that you need to hear, like, yeah, we tried this and it didn't work, or we tried that and it didn't work, things like that. And so you guys keep bringing us into court off of things like, I'm in a park, but I'm not. Or that street is, or that sidewalk's designated, it's a sidewalk. Or it's a part of a park, but it's not. This right-of-way is private property, but it's not. And so there's no complications here. There's no issues.
You are approaching the maximum length for a recording. Finish your recording after the tone.
Anyways, please get back to me. This is Officer Brady. I am trying to open up an investigation for untruthfulness. Thank you very, very much. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.